Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Karina.
And today, dear viewers of Drawfee, it's your day.
You
watching this, if you're one of 4 specific people, it's your day.
It's for you.
It's your time to shine.
Woo.
We've been wanting to do another one of these for a long time. We finally got around to it. It's us doing redraws of fans' OCs.
Yeah.
And this time we had a special thread in our Patreon Discord for people to post their OCs.
So many good OCs in there.
So many.
Yeah,
thank you all for posting them. It was a joy to go through them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolute delight, genuinely.
And we'll be doing more stuff with fans' art in the Discord. So if you're interested in having your art used on the show, sign up for the Discord. The Patreon, I mean, we got tiers as low as
$2.
$2 gets you in the Discord.
Get you in the Discord.
Yeah.
You can post your little guy in there.
Yeah, we'll look at them. We'll look directly at them. We'll be like, that's a good one.
That's a good guy.
Yeah, because hey, even if we didn't draw it on this episode, we looked at it.
That's
Yeah.
for damn sure.
So-
And we did
That's true.
privately discuss a lot of them that we really liked because there were so many cool ones.
Too
Yeah.
many.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Too many
Absolutely.
to draw.
But we've picked 4 for this time, and the deed has been done. We done speed drawed them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And now I want to look at them, starting with Nathan.
Hi.
Nathan, what did you do?
I did Goose's OC, Fiddleby.
Oh.
Fiddleby. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Should we just jump in?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Fiddleby's so cute.
Fiddleby is adorable, and I just really liked the way Goose described them as just a friendly, shy little goblin boy who does errands. And so,
Fiddleby's just like us.
yeah.
Fiddleby's like me for real.
I do errands.
Yeah,
And I'm shy and a little goblin boy.
exactly. So I drew some Fiddlebees before settling on a pose. Just wanted to familiarize myself with the shapes of
Yeah.
Fiddleby.
I love how you did the breakdown with like the ratios of head to
Yeah.
body to leg.
Yeah, I wanted
He's
to
going.
I wanted to get the proportions right. I figured I'd just draw Fiddleby sort of out running an errand, getting some stuff, because that's a lot of people wrote full like short stories for
Yeah.
their OCs, which I think is awesome. But I just really like the simplicity of Fiddleby's description. It left a lot open to interpretation as well. Gave me some room to play around. And so yeah, here it is. This is me doing some sketching. I realized I fluffed up Fiddleby's cheeks, and then I took a break and looked at the design again and realized that perhaps I was misreading them as fluff there, and maybe it's just
Whiskers?
flesh. Maybe
Oh.
it's just like the pink parts or the peachy parts are supposed to be non-fuzzy.
I mean, this is your redesign.
Well, I went back in and I changed it back. And then
So you had to make the Fiddleby canon.
I wanted the Fiddleby, I didn't want to change it too much. I wanted to do my version of it, but I didn't want to fundamentally change the character. I also had it running the other way so that I could get the little ear notch.
Yeah.
Because that's a good little feature.
And then,
Good little Fiddleby feature.
Yeah, so here I come back in and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll change up the face a little. Or maybe that happens later. Yeah, just running.
Fiddleby makes me happy.
Yeah, I did a very simple sort of composition for this one.
Well, it seems like you just sort of had a nice, relaxing time.
It was sort of a nice,
Yeah.
relaxing one, this one.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything crazy. I thought about doing something crazy, but then I was like, no.
Thinking about doing something crazy is basically the same as doing
Yeah.
something crazy.
And then what? Here I changed the arm and then the thumb's on the wrong side, but I figured it out eventually by holding my arm out and being like, okay, that's not how it would look.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the bag's too fancy for Fiddleby, so I just made it more of a sack.
Oh, Fiddleby, you're dropping all your mushrooms.
Yeah, some of the
Fiddleby
mushrooms.
for that.
Fiddleby's excited. So yeah, here we go. That's where I change it. So it's like the hair's on top, and then the fleshy bits are exposed underneath.
Yeah. This kind of has a
Just-
vibe of like we the viewer are the predator who's hunting Fiddleby, and Fiddleby has just turned and noticed us, and this is the moment before
Whoa.
Fiddleby's expression changes.
Fiddleby is about to dart away into the underbrush.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Into the goblin hole.
I've been spotted.
Do goblins live in holes? I guess it depends.
They can, yeah. I mean, this, because I like this version of goblin also. It's not like the green, just
Yeah, less nasty.
lumpy
Not
guy.
Spider-Man's the Green Goblin.
It's a very fuzzy, soft goblin, which I'm into.
Goblins can be anything.
Goblins can be anything.
I'm a little goblin.
Yeah, we
Joy's
all
a
are.
little goblin.
Yeah.
True.
We're all a goblin in our own ways.
When the dinner comes,
Oh yeah.
I'm a goblin. The food.
Dinner.
When the dinner comes, you know what I'm talking about. You
when
when
the dinner comes,
when the
the
dinner
dinner-
comes,
it's me. I become
It's you?
the shy little goblin boy.
because I don't want to talk.
I go to meet the delivery person, like, it's for me. And they're like, are you an adult?
Pushing
Excuse
my
me, I need
fingers
an adult
together.
to sign for this.
I don't know how to sign. Can I have the food, please?
Whenever I order dinner with the company card, the person always asks me if I'm Julia, and I just have to say yes.
Oh, hello, Julia.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's me.
that's me. Don't worry about it.
Good
Yeah.
enough.
Oh, this is so cute.
It's just a cute little guy. I wanted to draw him.
It's a pleasant drawing.
I just wanted to do a little pleasant one to kick off the episode.
Yeah.
You done did it.
And then I eventually I go in and I do some different colored line art on this
What?
one. That's my little I'll get a little
the
sun, little
You did-
soft. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The lines.
Yeah.
The lines are different
They're
colors.
different colors than just black. I made them a little softer.
Yo, what the hell?
Nathan.
Oh my.
You.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Ass.
be sick.
I love a good colored line art, but it's specific to the color.
Yeah, it always looks
It's
nice.
just too much work.
Yeah.
You know, I love.
I gotta be real patient that day.
Yeah. I love Fiddleby. I love this whole image. It's very cute. It is giving me like the cute promo art of a horror game that
Oh,
starts
yeah.
cute and like turns.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe it's gonna. I mean, both you and Jacob have very sort of sinister interpretations of this drawing.
It just seems too wholesome in
Yeah.
a way that makes me think there's something lurking.
The world has broken us.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe you can just take a moment and
Yeah.
enjoy a sweet time in a field with Fiddleby, who's
No.
dropping all those mushrooms while you're on this.
Stop it, Fiddleby.
Fiddleby, look
it's
out.
wasteful. This is so cute.
Yeah, this is adorable. I hope that the Fiddleby's owner, what's their name?
Schubergoose.
Schuber Goose. I hope you enjoy Fiddleby.
I hope you enjoy my Fiddleby as much as I enjoy your Fiddleby.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone should share their Fiddlebees with one another. I think it'd be a better world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the new term for OC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glorbo is out.
Yeah,
Fiddleby
Fiddleby
is
is
in.
This is my
I just
Fiddleby.
want to show you my little Fiddleby, please. And then you can show me your Fiddleby and we'll get along.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, this is lovely.
This is lovely.
And now it's my turn.
It's time for you to show your Fiddleby to the world.
I'm going to show my Fiddleby to the world.
What's
Yeah.
your
So
Fiddleby's name?
I did Oblong Moose's OC called Rappa. And they wrote, "This is my boy Rappa, just a junker who's here to get his paycheck and dip TF out." I really like Rappa's design, like the shapiness of it.
Yeah.
And it's like got like so many details that
It's
make
so
it seem
clean.
like he's part of like a world.
Oh, he got a robot arm.
Yeah, I got a
So
robot arm, got a
cool.
wrench. And so I was drawn to it immediately, and I was like, I want to draw this guy. So,
You were drawn to it.
hey.
Got him.
Now you're drawn to it.
Wow. I'm going to start.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. So I had kind of a journey on this one. I thought originally I was going to do like a character sheet like I like to do. And so I was like, okay, well, normally I start by doing like some expressions to get like a sense of the character.
Yeah.
But I was just having a day where I was like not happy with any face I was drawing. And like I kept trying to draw faces and I was just like, it's not right. Like it just seems wrong.
I like this
And
face.
so I mean, they're like fine in hindsight, but they
Yeah.
weren't what I wanted. So I
That's
decided to
fair.
go for a body instead. And I ended up with this pose that I end up carrying through to the whole thing, despite many trials and tribulations.
It's a good pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really happy with this pose, but it was just a weird opposite day because normally faces are like easy for me and the poses are harder. But today I just like busted this out, no problem. But the faces I couldn't do.
Interesting.
It'd be like that.
Sometimes your
Yeah.
brain just decides we're
It's
not doing that one today.
No, it's like today you can draw a pose, no problem, but you can't draw a face to save your life.
You can't draw the thing that you're most comfortable with, but
Yeah.
this new thing you're trying,
Yeah.
there you go.
You can do that easy. I also have realized that it's startlingly close to the Kingdom Hearts
It is.
Oh,
my God, I didn't realize that.
Sora looking at the moon. And I do end up going with a looking at the moon composition for this because it was so much like it that I couldn't not. I was like, he has to be looking at the night sky now. There's no way
Yeah.
around it.
Simple
I
and clean.
I did like that first time, looking unimpressed at the moon.
Meh.
I've seen better moons.
Yeah. Well, you think you're so cool just because you're in space?
Yeah. So this was day one of attempting this. And I thought I was going to do them like on a pile of junk, but I couldn't really make that work. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll draw some more faces again.
Jacob, you're so fun.
But I don't, spoilers, I don't like any of these faces either that I do. And so on day 2, I commit to just the pose and making a background for it. But I started thinking up sort of like it was like Nathan said with like the less like in-depth description.
Yeah.
Let me play around in my brain a little bit. And I got the vibe of like a guy who's sort of like stuck on like a junk planet and like scraping by day to day with like scrapping and junk hauling and stuff. But he's got bigger dreams, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And he thinks someday he's going to make it off world to have some adventure out there in the great big old space.
And that's why
believe
he's
in him.
looking at the moon.
That's why he's looking at the stars. Then I start inking, and then I don't like the inks. So
Jacob
They're
was going
so
through it.
smooth.
yeah, so I delete the inks, and I was like, I want the inks to be big and sort of like markery.
Oh, okay.
Was
0.
yeah, that's 0. And so I got my 0. I set it on big mode
Yeah.
because this was just like what I could do that day. I was like, I can't do detail work today.
No.
Yeah.
All I can do is, but I like these big lines and the texture that it gives that looks like you're drawing in marker.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was what I got finished on the first day, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to come back to it because I don't think I can. I'm incapable today.
What a
Sometimes it
journey.
happens.
Yeah. But I was really happy with this pose and how it turned out at the end of it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I thought it
Very
looked cool.
expressive.
Yeah.
The cigarette doesn't make it either.
Dang.
It's bad for you.
It's
Yeah.
bad for you.
You
Yeah.
quit.
You
Rappa,
don't
you
smoke.
shouldn't smoke.
Yeah, stop that. You'll never get to the moon.
Yeah. So day 2, I wanted to put him in a desert night scene, and I got.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
What is this?
I downloaded a bunch of crazy brushes.
Wow.
Wow,
from
yeah.
the Clip Studio Asset Store. This is an oil brush that has a
Yeah.
bit of color jitter.
Does this chug?
Oh, it chugged big
yeah,
time.
like this looks like real time.
It chugged big time.
And it sped up.
Yeah. But I really liked all the texture.
Yeah,
I thought
that
it
looks
was
so
fun.
cool.
And I got a bunch of like moon and stars brushes too.
Whoa.
Because I wanted to do like a big starscape. Had to move the background, put it all on one layer like a fool. So here was me just like testing out a bunch of the stuff that I got.
Cool.
So I put down some big stars and then some like nebula looking shit.
Damn.
And then a bunch of little
brushes.
stars that I like then fade out in places.
Yeah.
You'll see when I put them in. Because it can be a little much when you put in like a bazillion tiny stars. So I like airbrushed them out in a lot of spots.
Yeah.
Got some shooting stars in there.
What the fuck?
Wow, that's beautiful.
They're gone.
Yeah.
And then I deleted it all.
Yeah, I found my way to having fun by trying out a bunch of new brushes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta like throw yourself something that's different than what you normally do, so you aren't weighed down by your own expectations.
Yeah.
And painting a sort of nasty background is nasty in the sense that it's all like big and undetailed. Sometimes that gets me out of my headspace.
Yeah.
And
So
into
then-
regular space.
And into regular space. That's where we want to go. I overlaid a purple on him to sort of color match with the background.
Yeah.
And then I did a multiply layer with that same oil brush for some shading and some lighting. And then a bit of airbrushing to add some gradient. And then I painted over the line art just a bit to get some highlights.
Oh
on
my
the,
God.
Oh my
on the hair.
Jacob.
Well, I didn't color the line art. I just covered it up.
Okay.
And then I
Yeah.
trim it down. and then I actually move into Photoshop
Whoa.
just to do a vibrancy adjust and a little bit of color correction.
He's double program drifting.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Because I just wanted to make it a little brighter and poppier. And this is the final product.
This looks like a really cool collectible
Wow.
card I'd get in some game. And I love that.
Yeah, I thought it turned out cool. I really liked how the background came out for not being something
Yeah.
I normally do.
Yeah, it's very like finished.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that sky.
It's so cool.
It was fun. I don't remember exactly. They're just like night sky brushes in the Clip
Yeah.
Studio Asset Store, and there was a bunch of them.
Neat.
I believe they cost some Clippy, but I had some Clippy,
Whoa.
so I
Oh.
spent some Clippy.
He's rich.
You got the
I'm
Clippy.
Clippy rich.
You got to spend the Clippy.
You got to spend the Clippy.
Got to spend Clippy to make Clippy.
That's what they always say. But yeah, thanks again to Oblong Moose for your really rad character. I hope you enjoy this and think it's cool.
You did such a good job, Jacob. You
Yeah.
can be very happy with this.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Let's go to Karina next.
Who's your
That's
Fiddleby?
Me. Okay, so I picked new beekeepers characters from our Patreon Discord. And all the information that was provided was my OC twins, Prima and Donna. So I'm going to assume it's in order of the reference pictures given. So Prima is the pink one and Donna is the other one.
White pants.
Yeah,
But,
white pants.
I was just very drawn to them because I'm just very much into drawing cool looking fashions
Yeah.
lately. So
Yeah.
Also,
too.
how can you deny two people named Prima and Donna?
I know.
The names are
absolutely
great.
killer.
Your
I loved
Fiddleby
it.
is two Fiddlebees.
Yeah.
Fiddlebees.
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 Nuts.
I was trying. Fiddlebee and Fiddlebees nuts.
I'm so sorry to everyone. We can start.
Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so When we were in Seattle, we went to Kinokuniya, and I don't know, I don't remember if we all got it, but there was like one fashion illustration collection book that was really cool. So I've been using that a lot lately. It's just general reference. So I've just been looking at it a lot, and they have a lot of just like, it's just a lot of illustrations of folks wearing fashions and looking cool. So I was like, I just want to do something like that. So I just like picked out some cool sitting poses for them and drew them. This was a pretty head empty one just because I have poor time management, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And I liked these two characters because they both look like they could potentially be mean to me. And that's like what I care about. Prima especially, he seems like he could be like kind of bitchy to me. And I'm all about that.
Yeah, they do seem like they could be aggro, like JoJo characters pretty well.
And I also just like the contrast between the two of they're like twins, but one is incredibly extra and the other one is like much more down to earth fashion wise.
Yeah.
So I was just real into that. And I spent a while drawing the faces because I wanted to make sure because they're twins. But yeah.
I love this expression on who we're assuming is Donna.
Yes.
The sort of like, I'm so tired, but also so hot.
Yeah. Because in the reference picture, he looks kind of like a soft boy. He looks kind of shy and like he'd be nice to me. But he also dresses super well. So I like that.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
But yeah, so this one I was pretty straightforward with. It was just kind of, because I kind of did it last minute. Not because I didn't want to, but just because, when you're like, you want to draw something, but starting it is the hard part.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I always do my speed draws at the last minute.
Yeah.
I was
I'm with
very
you.
excited for this one, but I just like had trouble wrapping my head around where to start with it, that I put it off till the last minute. Like every speed draw.
That's what I did too.
Yay.
It's tough sometimes.
But yeah, so this one was just very fun. And I just did kind of just regular line art for it. I do take a few shots at the hair because I wasn't kind of sure how to draw this hair texture exactly, because it's one of those things where like you sketch it out in like a loose brush and you're like, oh, this looks fine, but then you actually have to set like hard line art to it and you're like, wait, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it took me a few tries because I'm dumb. But yeah.
No,
Hair's
I get
complicated.
that. Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Especially this character's hair, which has like sort of three different textures to it.
Yeah, because it's like wavy in the bangs, and then the buns I wanted to make kind of like tighter curls. And I'm not sure if I read like the kind of pigtail things correctly, but I did make those just kind of like straight. So yeah. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But it's a hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
In
looks
this
good.
one, it's extensions, if that is the case.
Yeah.
But
Prima can change up
I
his
just love his outfit, Prima.
hairstyle.
You're so cool.
Prima, if you're watching.
Yeah, Prima, if you're listening. I love statement shoes. But yeah, I just had fun with this. I just wanted to draw two hot characters, which I realized after the fact I could have just done one, but nah, they're twins. That's what twins do, right?
No,
They
I
always
agree.
have to be a set. Yeah.
You had to do both.
But yeah.
These poses are so cool too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very fashion.
I lifted them from that illustration book, but then I ended up changing them to be different. Well, I changed Prima's to hide his hands a little bit because I kind of wasn't sure where to put them. And then with Donna, one of the arms, it was originally kind of propped on the leg, but then I had it going down because he seemed to have a more chill vibe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that
So
makes sense.
yeah. So I changed where that went.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's our ability as artists.
I've been trying harder to like draw good shoe shapes. I don't know.
I feel like
These look good.
You draw great shoe shapes
Thank
in
you.
general.
Well, I want to get better. I'm always striving to become more powerful.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Thank you.
With every speed draw. Ooh, there we go. We got a little bit of hand.
Yeah.
Just
Gotta
a-
show the nails.
Just a hint of hand.
Of course.
Yeah.
A touch of hand.
But yeah. And then for the coloring, I was running out of time. But also, I wanted it to be generally kind of like flat style. So
Yeah,
it
looks
doesn't
like
have a ton of shading. I shade some things and not everything. The important stuff.
Yeah.
This feels like a graphic novel cover.
Thank you. That's kind of what I was going for. Just enough information to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so good.
This looks cool.
Thank you. They were cool characters. I wasn't sure if those white things on the like waist were designs or shinies, but I thought it made a cool design either way. And then yeah, so I do a little shading on like the pure white just cuz I always like putting some blue shading on pure white. Just some stuff. Some stuff gets shaded, some stuff gets highlighted. Got to put the shinies on like the boots and the shoes and stuff, but
the boots with the fur.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
god.
here.
They're here. From the song.
Oh my god. But yeah, and then I just wanted to have like a cool fashion-y looking background. I was like fucking around with gradient maps and then just end up not using one. And then I do checkers. Gotta love a good checker.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I just wanted to make it look all cool. And I put their names and then I get rid of the fill so it's just the outline.
Yeah.
And I thought that looked cool.
It does.
Thank you. And then I have this auto action that like makes things look kind of retro, like it burns it a little. So I did a little bit of that.
Ooh.
This is so good. This
Yeah.
looks like a manga I'd peek into.
Thank you.
I would simply have to.
Yeah. I'd be
I
like,
thought-
ooh, that cover.
Prima and Donna are cool. I wanted to draw cool people.
You did it.
Thank you.
You did
it.
It's our right to draw cool people.
I just think it's fun.
It's fun. If you're mad that we draw cool people,
Give us less cool OCs to draw next time.
yeah.
Give us your most boring blorbos, please. But yeah, they were really fun to draw. Thank you. Where'd my phone go? New beekeeper. I hope you like it.
I am sure they do. And that means it's time for Julia.
Me. So my Fiddleby is from Whittle Draws, which is very fun to say. Whittle Draws.
Whittle draws.
Just a whittle
Just a
draw.
whittle
It's a
draw.
little whittle draw of their OC named Farce Willoughby, who is a gunslinger Sphinx cat.
I
Yo.
love it.
Yeah. So I loved the energy of this piece. So I wanted to give it a go.
Shall we jump in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. So I wanted to go back to doing a little more of a illustration piece. So I wanted to do a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted it to be kind of Blade Runner-y. So like a gunslinger Blade Runner sort of crossover almost, or like the vibes of Blade Runner. So I'm just sketching out the scene. It's like an alley.
This is cool already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean this very affectionately. It is very funny to me that you like blocked in the cat in 2 seconds and then spent a full minute sped up laying out the rest
Ooh,
of it.
nice lines.
It's so cool to watch you like lay out a scene. You're really good at it.
Thank you. I like to do tiny character, big scene.
Yeah.
Because I like that mood. So I'm trying to be a little looser with my backgrounds so that I'm not doing completely straight lines. I did do this hack in Clip Studio where you can have a post correction, and if you set it to 100 on your brush, it makes a straight line, but not like at an angle. It basically starts and ends wherever you start and end the line. So you can still have some like wonky lines, but they're straight, but they're out like, different angles.
That's actually really good to know.
It is very helpful if you want to do straight lines for a background without it being too mathematical.
Huh.
So that's
Artist hack.
artist hack. So that's what I did for the background for this, is that I used that technique to try to make it still clean, but kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm using kind of like a rough brush for most of these. It has a really nice toothy texture on it without it being too much.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Thank you. You can see that I don't know what exactly I want this background to do. Also, I tried my hardest to not figure out the exact perspective so that I wasn't too stiff with it. I tried to just kind of go with my gut a little bit. So you can see that I'm freehanding these those tile lines.
Stressing me out just looking at, oh my God.
It looks cool like that, though. I like that you didn't make it so exact.
Yeah.
It works. The confidence.
I tried to give it the sort of like messy look that Blade Runner tends to get. And then I wanted the really bright colors like in the new Blade Runner, the 2046, I think it's called.
2040 something.
2040 something.
2040 something.
Who's keeping track?
2040 something somewhere.
Too many of them.
2040 something somewhere.
So I'm using strictly neon colors, which is uncomfortable for me.
Yo.
Oh, you were testing some stuff.
Yeah, I was really trying to push using colors so that it wasn't adhering to a strict, like, if it's pink and then it's shadow, then you go to, like basically the rules that I usually go.
Yeah, I love the way these colors are looking on this cat's head.
Yeah, same.
Thank you. I think it more or less stays the same. I think I put it in a highlight at some point, but that's it.
Yeah, this is such a fun piece to see you do process on, because it does feel different from your usual process.
Yeah.
But I think it's real cool.
Thank you.
Because none of these things have to be exact.
Nah, it's
if
art,
you don't
baby.
feel like it,
You can do
just
whatever
make
you
it
want.
up.
You can lie.
It's
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be.
We
As long as you
lie
stay
every
consistent.
episode.
As long as you stay consistent, it doesn't matter. You can make up the rules.
Art is lying.
Art is lying.
We say this all the time.
We say this all the time, and it is true.
Yeah, this alley doesn't exist. It's not real.
I'm obsessed with the way you did this cat's head.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make the main light come from this restaurant. This little takeout window.
It was 2049, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
In my head I was thinking it was 2048, but that's a game. That's the game with the numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, the mobile game.
Which, I'd watch Ryan Gosling in a movie adaptation of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice little highlights on the tiles.
Thank you. This is I again am uncomfortable with these colors, so you can see me kind of like jumping around a lot as I try to figure out if I like it or not.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Julia, I like it.
Oh, thank you.
I think they're nice.
I
appreciate that.
It's just the vibe.
I think you succeeded in what you were doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Freaking Vibe City. We're living in it.
Vibe City. Woo. And now this is me going, oh God, I have to address this background that I didn't put much thought into what it would be. Because I didn't want it to compete with the colors up front. So it still had to be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not too distracting. But then also if you don't do enough, then that's half of the piece that's kind of just wasted.
Yeah.
So
I think you solved it. I think you did it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
By not putting any of the purples in there, just the sort of cyans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making them a little darker.
I am warming it up in spots a little bit just to put some focus behind the cat and to make it not so samey.
Ooh, a little red.
Oh.
A little touch of red.
block in these Dobermans. I imagine they were Dobermans.
They do have the ears.
They have the ears.
I want to believe. I love Doberman.
Dobermans are fun. They're such a good shape.
Yeah.
Pointy dogs.
Yeah. And then I was not
Oh my gosh.
really happy with the levels there. So I tried copying the whole thing and then flattening it and then doing a test of pushing and pulling the levels and the color balance. But I didn't really like where that was either. So I just decided I needed to go back and start working again a little bit. But that's it.
Wow.
Nice.
I love that you threw in the red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I decided it needed a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helped.
Because it was too much 3 colors. So
This came out so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
thank you.
How did you? I noticed you were doing Clip Studio,
Yeah.
painting in that instead.
Yeah.
How did you like it? Did you enjoy?
I'm starting to get a little faster in it. I'm such a keyboard shortcut person from Photoshop that you can see me trying to zoom a lot. And then whenever I press Z, it just pulls up the eyedropper and then my color changes. And I'm like, God damn it.
You can change the
Yeah,
shortcuts.
I changed that shortcut like first thing.
I try not to change the shortcuts until because we use each other's computers. Like we go to Jacob's computer, so that I don't want to change my shortcut so that if I have to draw on Jacob's computer,
I gotcha.
then
Fair.
I don't want to be like hitting the wrong button. So.
Do what I do and smash Jacob's keyboard. Like, why isn't it doing the thing I usually do? This is stupid.
Slam, 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 slam.
Jacob, your setup sucks.
I realized I forgot to bring up the layer at the end of this. I did little mugs that are in that little tray.
Oh.
And the highlight from them, I think I just clicked
It'll
that
be in
layer
the
off.
final.
It'll be in the
They'll
final.
be seeing it.
It's already
But there it
faded
is.
in.
Yeah. There
They
you
know.
go.
We'll find out.
see
Eagle-eyed
it.
viewers were like, "Where'd those mugs come from?"
Those weren't there before.
I'm gonna lose it. And now you'll be seeing all of our finals.
Wow.
Boom.
Thank you so much to all of the people who submitted their OCs, whether we
Yeah.
chose them or not.
Yeah.
We so appreciate everyone participating. It was just generally cool to see everyone's positive vibes and feedbacks and
Yeah.
and OCs.
So
And
cool.
that-
and
that-
cool art.
Channel is, you can't post in it anymore, but it's still up. So if you want to join the Patreon and look at a bunch of cool OCs, now's a
Yeah.
great
You
time.
can scroll through all of them, get some inspo.
Yeah.
Also,
absolutely.
I will reopen the channel when we do our next video involving user submitted art.
Yes.
User submitted doesn't make sense. You're not a Drawfee user, but you get what I'm
You're
saying.
using us for entertainment.
Yeah.
Patron
Use us,
submitted art.
please.
There we go. Yeah, and in general, the Discord has a lot of cool stuff going on. So we encourage you to sign up for our Patreon so that you can be part of the Discord.
Yes,
Ask us questions.
Ask us questions.
do it. And if you can't afford the Patreon, that's totally understandable. But I know what you can afford, and that's clicking the subscribe button.
You can afford one click, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Click
can
us,
afford to click the like button too. I bet.
Like us, please.
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 Only if you like us.
Only
Yeah,
if
if
you
we're
like us.
your little Philbies.
Yeah. And other than that, we stream on Twitch Monday nights. We got a merch store and we have a website, drawfeeshow.com, where you can find out all the info that you could possibly need. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.